I went to the club as an introvert. Oh my gosh.
The question isn't what are we going to do, the question is what aren't we going to do.
Basically, my best friend, right? He told me that he wanted to go to the club. And he said that he had VIP passes. Now, this is the thing. One of the things that I say is that I don't want to go on events where I have to spend money. So having VIP passes literally is just a free trip. I end up saying, you know what, fine. I ain't got nothing better to do. I do the normal things that I feel like people do before they go to the club. Get ready, get the smell goods on, and just be amped up for it. But it all kind of just shifted when I finally got there. I'm at the door. I have to get searched. That was already pretty weird. One, I've never been searched before. I've never been in a situation where I had to be searched. It was just like, and I kind of have a weird thing where I just don't like being touched. Me getting literally felt on to go through this door was just already just sending negative neurons to my brain. I'm just like, all right, man, screw it. Show them the VIP passes because I'm G like that. But when I go in, when I tell you that this place just reeked, I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's like if it reeked of sin or if it just reeked of weed. It was very prominent, and apparently you could smoke inside the club. I did not know that. I'm going in there and it's just, there's so many people off their rocker already. Now when you go into the club, it's already a crazy environment because of the loud music and the moving people, but it really is a lot of people with their back on the wall. Oh my gosh. The amount of, it's about 100 people in here, right? Cramped into this little spot. About 100 people in here, and they're all just antisocial together. Now, I know I said I'm an introvert, but I'm kind of in like a situation where I'm thinking everybody is pretty much going to come together. But it's really just a bunch of people all in the same place doing their own things. And it was just so weird. It was so weird to be in an environment where we're all together, but we're still separate. People looking at their phones, people recording themselves, dancing, of course, that's normal. But then you just have those people who's just sitting on a wall, not even saying anything to each other. They're just sitting there, standing there. And to be honest, it felt like I was about to be absorbed in that crowd. Because I'm antisocial. I'm about to be absorbed in this antisocial crowd of people. Yet, I didn't. Now, I wanted to make this an experience. I wanted to make this an experience for myself. I got out of my comfort zone. I actually started mingling. I talked to a couple of people. I said what they did. I asked about what they did. I ended up meeting this guy who was a barber and ended up seeing a couple familiar faces. Now, it's not that I didn't expect them to be there, but it's just like, I didn't expect them to see me there. You know what I mean? When I'm seeing these familiar faces, I'm just like, ooh. Because some is just from the past or just family friends, and just some people is just, they're people who seen me grow up. I have a connection with these people. I literally seen my first manager from when I worked at McDonald's when I was in high school, right when I turned 16. I seen my first manager there, and you know, he's having a good time. But it was just such a weird feeling, and like that wasn't enough for me to really just break open. It was enough for me to be like, oh, I guess this is just the hangout spot. But I looked around, you know, I surveyed the area first because I just need to know how comfortable it's going to get before I get comfortable. There's no real popping off. There's no crazy happening. Of course, it's just the people dancing. There are those dancers, but I'm not really saying dancing as in dancing. I'm saying dancing as in they was hunting. They was hunting and praying. This was a jungle, all right, in my opinion. Like this was a jungle, but it also, like, I'm just looking at, then I take a second to step back and just really look at it. And some of them don't even have a smile on their face. And I'm looking at some of them had 2-3 drinks in and they don't even have a smile on their face. But they're pretending like they're having the time of their life. They got the cup up, chanting with the music, but in reality, they don't even have a smile on their face. And we really got so many broken people in these crazy environments. And this isn't their hangout, but this is their release. And I'm realizing it because I'm just in this situation where I'm looking and surveying. But at the same time, I'm not trying. I am putting myself out there. Some of the people really are nice. They're really nice people. End up bumping into a lady wearing cheetah print. I never really expected to say that sentence. And some guy ended up coming up to me, some older dude came up to me talking about I look like somebody he know. And I was like, never seen you a day in my life. You say, you know that, but I never seen you a day in my life. Why are you? But again, of course, I mingled. I leaded into the conversation, ended up talking to like 3 other people with it. But it was just such a learning experience. It was such a learning experience to be in the open world, to see what it was like to actually put yourself out there. But in reality, the thing that I really came to the conclusion of in this situation is that I didn't die from it. It didn't kill me. It didn't kill me to mingle. It didn't kill me to go out of my comfort zone. It didn't kill me to just see to see what's up. You know, really talking to some people, and some of these people really have lives. Of course they do, but they have lives. Really meeting that barber was like at the end of the day, bro, that's an entrepreneur. Like, I met a barber, bro. It's just like this. It still wasn't my cup of tea. I'm not going to act like this was like my piece de resistance. It wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't for me. This isn't my realm I like to travel in. But it felt good to get out there. And this isn't really just to let people know this is really just to like let people know it really is a safe space. They take the precautions to make it a safe space while also it being a safe space. But there's a genuine reason why you have to be 21 to be in there. Because like I said, I did not know that they smoked in there. I didn't know they could. But it was packed. But even like seeing that these people worked with the pack, like they were conga lining. I did not know that was a real thing. Like, people actually conga line. The music that I'm hearing is not conga line worthy, or the conga line that I'm expecting to hear music. Yet they're moving. They're having fun. There is those people who really are having fun, but then, like I said, like there's those people who's just there to release something, who's just there to let go. And in all reality, this is a great learning experience. And I'm really am advocating that we just get out of our comfort zones and go do those things that we always said we were going to do. The worst that can happen is that you like it. In all reality, you can leave at any time, but the worst that can happen is that you like it. You like it and you want to go back again, or you just stay. You just leave, never come back, never talk about it again. Nothing. But now you have a story, and that's the best part. I know in all reality, if I said this to someone else, it probably wouldn't be that crazy. But if I was really saying this to the old me, if I'm saying this to the old me, now they can know what it's like from their perspective, from the introverted perspective. But that's gonna wrap up this video. Oh my gosh. But like I said, I had fun. I had fun just being able to see the outside world, seeing something outside of my realm. But next time, I'm doing something that I really want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And Message of the day is step out of the comfort zone. You may have fun. It's all about making you proud.
They open the door. They think he's a righteous dude.